Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2. In the previous episode, we delivered to this farm over at Le Havre. And I was thinking of getting a job to Roscoff, but I kind of thought it might be good to go to Nantes instead and see what we can go from there. Because if I go to Roscoff, we would have no access to the south. I would want to explore the south more. We do have some places here that we haven't discovered yet, so I think it's better to go to Nantes and then go south from there. With that in mind, can go and pick a job. There is a job here in the farm, but before we do that, you guys notice anything? I did enable the heavy winter mod. Now on the ground here, don't really notice anything. On the snow there though, that looks a bit like thicker snow to me. I'm not sure what does it look to you guys. Anyway, let's see how that will look. But for now, let us go to the job pickup point, which is at the entrance of this building, this establishment, this farm. I really like how this farm looks like. Looks so real. It's not just like a rectangular shape. There are different roads and everything. It's nice. And there's the sewer plate. Yeah, I know the sewer plate is kind of out of place, but it's more out of place to have something just floating there for the job pickup point. So I think all in all, it's working fine. There. Beef liver. If you remember, the previous job we had was beef. Now we're delivering beef liver. So I guess something happened in the middle. I'm not going to expound on that. You guys can connect the dots. But now we're delivering beef liver from Le Havre to Nantes. And as always, my apologies for the pronunciation. Where's my trailer? That's the big question. I'm looking at the map. Okay, so it's somewhere in the middle. Alright, fine. Wow, this farm's a bit steep. It's not that one. Should be somewhere here on the left. Tell me guys if you see it. Can't remember how it looked like, but it might be... it's that one for sure. Yep. Not sure what's written on it, but it might be a real company. I also downloaded the Penguins trailer pack. So Penguins trailer pack contains 300 different types of trailers. Some of those I recognize, so I did download it. Would be quite interesting to see those for a change. To add even more variety to the number of trailers that we have. Can I go any faster? Trying to align ourselves properly here. Box trailer, refrigerated trailer. There we go. Perfect. See how that looks? Perfect. Now you can see, if you remember from the previous episode, we changed our spoiler, made it a little bit lower. Now it's perfectly sloping up to the height of that trailer over there. I think it's nice. Cool. Right, let's get going. Oh, wait. Before we do, check the path. Are there any discoverables? Not really, but this area is something we haven't gone through yet. So hopefully we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll see a tractor or something. This is a farm after all, so I am expecting a few tractors here on the way. Maybe in this path at least, because this is a highway, A11 and A28. Maybe this one here will get lucky. I don't know. We'll see. That is 311 kilometers. And boy, that is heavy. 24 tons. I think it's more about the angle than how heavy it was. Because it was in a bit of a slope there. Jesuco, Thermo, Lebensmittel, Logistic. Sign of the EU. But I wonder what country that's from. Germany? No clue. Might be German. This might be one of the Penguin's trailers actually. So I don't think I've seen this skin before. And from what I can see, Penguin might be a guy from Germany because he has an option of having like either English or German definitions in the trailers. So maybe English or German language in the trailers. Boy, it's dark again. 9 hours left in the job, but ETA is 5 hours, so we have 4 hours of allowance. Stop. Oh, I remember this junction. The stoplight is back. How did that happen? Who put it back up? That's the one we hit in the previous episode. It was necessary, otherwise we wouldn't have fit. Thank you. Yep. Snow really looks a lot thicker here, definitely. But it looks... that plant looks like it's floating now though because of how thick the snow is. I think there's a bit of disconnect there. Like, yeah, there should be some kind of gap or some kind of I don't know, some transition between the plants in the snow, because it doesn't look as natural. I think I like better the Frosty mod without the heavy winter add-on, but let's see, let's give it one more shot. Maybe in the morning it looks better, not sure, we'll see. There is no road slippage though, doesn't affect physics at all. That's totally fine. I mean, I guess I would just screw it up if I were to include some physics changes, because I've never driven in snow. I really like how those lights turn out. The Santa's lights and the lights from the Christmas tree. Oh, perfect. Only thing we're missing are Christmas lights here. Unfortunately, the curtain with the Christmas lights is not compatible with the Scania 4, and I didn't see any DLC or any mod that could make it compatible. That was unfortunate. I did see some a downloadable mod that makes those DLCs, those Christmas DLCs, compatible with the Scania RJL, but not Scania RJL 4 series. So that's different. And didn't see anything for the 4 series, unfortunately. So we'll have to stick with this one. But I'm really happy with that. And those presents at the side, yeah, I think that's more than enough. Maybe we could have put Santa here in the V8 spot instead of over there so we see him better. Maybe I can do that. I can switch it up with the V8 in Santa. Yeah, let's try that in the next mechanic shop that we go through. Wow, it's dark. Good thing it's not raining though. You guys think I should turn up the rain probability just to maybe make it a bit more exciting? Let's do that. Let's do that. After all, what is snow without the snowfall? If we're going all in here, then let's increase the probability as well. Probability is somewhere... where was it? Did I go through it? Trailer stability, rain probability. There we go. Make it maybe up to that way. Maybe that always makes it rain. I don't know. We'll see. So let's see if that will have an effect later on. In the meantime, let's enjoy the nice weather. It's a bit cold in here, but at least we can still see where we're driving. Mildly. Not really seeing it, but it's better than nothing. So how are you guys doing? How's your vacation going? Hopefully you guys are on vacation. For those of you at school, I'm sure you are on vacation, but some of you are working already, I guess. And not everyone can take a break. I'm fortunate in my company that we have a shutdown during this period. So I've been working with the company ever since I graduated from college, from the university. And yeah, it's been that way ever since. We have a shutdown every Christmas season. So it's not like it's free, So it's not a free holiday. You have to consume your vacation leaves. But the good thing about it is everyone is going on leave. So it's a forced leave. And so you won't be left out. You know, for those of you who work, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. When you go on leave, like, especially if it's long, like 2 weeks maybe, when you go back, you're dreading going back. And it's mainly because you have to go through all those emails. You have to catch up on all those discussions, right? Well, if it's a forced leave, the good thing about it is you won't miss on anything because everyone else is away. So even if it does consume your leave, it's a good feeling. It really feels like vacation, and you're not like thinking at the back of your mind, oh no, what will I do when I get back? I have so much to catch up on. No, everyone is on vacation. So when you go back, I'm sure no one likes to work still. Me and my colleagues, we were talking about it. Like, oh my goodness, I can imagine how it will feel like at the start of January when we have to go back to work. Like, we won't want to go back to work, that's for sure. And no one would want to work Monday because Monday is January 2. And that's officially a working day already, I think. But in Singapore, I think we declared as a holiday because January 1 is Sunday. So to have at least one holiday, we moved it to Monday. And when you start working, these holidays are very precious to you. Let me tell you that. For those of you still studying, appreciate your Christmas breaks, your summer breaks, and all your breaks, because when you start working, you don't get those breaks anymore. The most you get are your leaves. So it really depends on how many leaves you have. And some countries, some companies are more fortunate than others. Like here in SG, it's not a country that is generous on vacation leaves. It's the bare minimum. So I think myself, I have 18, but that's only because I have a lot of tenure already. Like, I have around, like, my past tenure so I came from the Philippines, right? My company there is the same company I'm in here in Singapore. So I moved companies, but my overall tenure is considered. So it's as if my company here in SG, it's as if I've been working for 9 years here already. And the longer you work in a company here, the more leaves you have. So I have 18. So that's a lot already. 1/8, alright? Not 80. 1/8 vacation leaves. But normally you would just get, I don't know, around 12 or 13. And it's not that much if you think about it. 18 is what? More than 3 weeks. More than 3 working weeks of vacation. And you most likely can't just use up all of them in one go. It would be hard for the other days. Like, what would you just go on vacation once and then not go on vacation the rest of the year? I think that's not a realistic thing to do. So yeah, it's very limited because compared with other countries, like Germany has I don't know how many, 20 plus at the minimum. At the minimum maybe. So yeah, it's really different. Hope that okay, that truck turned right. Thank you. I was getting nervous, he was merging into me. Oh, this is one of those beautiful interchanges. City Skylines interchange. Yeah, so those leaves are very precious to me, and this vacation is really precious to me. So it's one of those periods where I can go on vacation without thinking of anything when I get back. You know, when I get back from work, all I'll be thinking about is, at least in the beginning, I'll be thinking how to upgrade my work laptop to Windows 10. I think that's it helps when you do it like that, not only in work, even in studies, even in anything else. If you're feeling overwhelmed with something, this is what I advise you do. Start with the smallest thing. Start with the simplest thing. Oh, and it's starting to rain. Perfect. So if you're feeling overwhelmed with what you have to do, so many things to do, so little time to do it, or if you're feeling lazy to do anything at all, start with the smallest thing. Start with the simplest thing. And work your way up from there. Because if you start with the smallest thing, then you'll say, okay, this is very easy, I'll just do this, and then I'll stop. But once you get into it, once you start it, at least for me, that's how I feel. I usually feel like, okay, I've started this already. Maybe I can do just a little bit more. Maybe I can just a little bit more after that, and then a little bit more, and a little bit more, until I eventually finish everything I have to do. That's how I usually face my challenges. So I start with the very small, the very simple ones, and I build from there. And in that way, I don't get overwhelmed that, oh my goodness, so much to do. When I do it like in phases and in chunks, and starting from the simplest one, and then progressing to the more challenging ones, yeah, it makes the task more manageable. That's my style. That's been my style ever since. Not sure how I developed it. It might be because of laziness, and I just kept on doing it. Well, I like this. Look at that snow. Look at the snowflakes on the window, on the windshield, and how the wiper wipes them off. But there's that bit which doesn't get touched. You can see it's more apparent when it's snow rather than it's rain. I like that effect. So the wiper is really accurate in what it wipes. It just doesn't clear the entire glass, which is very realistic. I like it. Going on to none over here. Yeah, very bad weather right now. But I like this ride. Very Christmassy. No one should be traveling during this period. Everyone should stay at home. But yeah, someone's got to work. No, you know, I watched this, and sorry again, I've been jumping topics left and right, but I just remembered. I've been watching the Eddie Stobart series before. I watched the first 3 seasons, I think, and one of the episodes there was Christmas time. So it was really bad winter, like this, heavy snowfall, lots of stranded cars because of the snow, blocked roads, slippery. And the trucks can't just stop moving. They have to continue hauling goods because people have to buy something. We need to have something to cook, right? So the truck drivers, the trucking companies can't just stop. They have to continue on. And there was this time when this truck got stranded in the middle, couldn't leave the motorway or something. It's a very interesting episode because it gives you a glimpse of how difficult it is. For us, it's Christmas. We meet with the family, we eat, we buy some food. But behind the scenes, all the work that's needed to make that happen, to make the food available on the shelves, man, these guys are really heroes. Yeah? Traveling through all this snow, you know, can you imagine? And driving a truck, huge truck that can just slip. How much snow there is. It's really something. Piaget? A toll booth maybe. Yeah, I saw that in the previous episode and I still don't know how to pronounce it. We go through here because this is automatic. Thank you. Nice. I like this snow. Alright, so now with the snow there, the heavy winter mod seems to be a lot more fitting. Like, the thickness of the snow on the side of the road fits now with how heavy the rain is, or the snowfall is. So I think it's more matching now. But when there's no rain, it somehow feels like it's unnatural. So when it's not snowing, it feels a bit unnatural, to be honest. But right now, it's looking pretty epic. Right? Bad weather. Nice. Now, normally you wouldn't say nice on a bad weather, but the more exciting the job is, the better it is for us. In real life, it's not the case. Cool. Beef liver is on its way. Now, personally, don't like liver. Do you guys like liver? There's that certain taste of liver that I just can't explain. There's that. Just imagining it gives me goosebumps. But I don't like the taste of liver, however you put it. Maybe liver spread is the most I can do. But actual liver, we have a Filipino meal called menudo. It might be Spanish, I don't know. It might have come from there. But menudo is like pork or chicken with some kind of sauce. And there's liver. Menudo is known for its liver. So I think most of the menudo recipes have liver included. And that's why I don't like it very much by default. There are some which taste really good, especially if the liver isn't too much, maybe just a hint. But if the liver is overwhelming, it's like, oh, I just want to remove everything. My parents did say that liver is good for your liver, but I have no clue if that's true. They are doctors and all, but sometimes they just tell me things so I would eat stuff. That's what they told me as a kid, and I haven't actually researched if that was true when I grew up. I just sort of assumed that it was. But it didn't actually make the liver taste better, so I still don't like it. No way. If I could avoid it, I will. Like, I would eat, I don't know, how do you call it in English? Bitter gourd? Bitter gourd? We call it ampalaya. That bitter vegetable. I like that. Even if it's bitter, there's a certain addicting taste to it that wants you to go back. Maybe as a kid you don't like it, but as you grow up you get to appreciate it more. And that's what happened with me. But the liver? No. Still no. I don't think I'll ever change my views on that. Valet. Ooh, parking? I didn't know there was parking here. Okay. None. I thought it was valet. Oh, maybe that's not a place. Maybe that's a... I don't know. Maybe that's what a roundabout is. French. I don't know. Are you guys familiar with that word, valet? I only know it for parking. But maybe it has the same origins. Scania. Nice truck, dude. But hopefully don't hit me. Hopefully don't hit you. Just made it in time. Rap tour. Nice. Interesting. Is that true? I guess not, but it looks very real. We're here, right? Yeah. Whoops. Let me straighten up. Looks like I'll be hitting that if I don't. Straighten up a little and turn. There you go. And the parking is somewhere. Now this time let me try and park first person. To keep it more exciting, you know. I feel a bit cheaty if I do it in third person. Okay, there we are. DPD. Really huge trailer. Nice. Ooh, it's cold outside. There we go, I see it. This might not be a good idea. Yep. So far away. Try to slow it down. I'm too much at an angle here. To try to straighten it out. Rule number 1. Always know where you're going. Okay, let's take it slow. Let me see. Take a peek. I'm going near. Not really. Wow. Can't believe I'm missing that. Okay, let's go straight. Okay, let's do this right. Let's do this the right way, right? Right. And Might have overdone it again. Yeah, you know, it's weird. Until now, it still can't fully grasp how to turn in this truck. It's been a couple of episodes already. And I always overshoot it. But that looks good. Yep, straighten it out. Should be okay. There we go. Nice. Amidst the bad weather, excellent job. And we earned how much there? 9k. I think it's time to pay off our loans. Yeah, we have 111k. And if you look at our bank, you have 91k pending, 88k another. And the interest rate is 12% here, 18% there. Actually, it might be better to pay off this 88%, this 18%. Because the longer this goes per day, the more we incur here. But if we pay it off immediately, we just pay that amount. If you multiply 2888 by 31 days, I would assume that's 18% more than 88,000. So let's repay this. And the last loan to go. That's the last one, and then we can be free from loans. We can earn everything and do everything, divert everything for our trucks. Well, that was a nice ride, and I enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys also did. Let me turn off my engine here. Oh, it's a bit dark. Focus on the Christmas tree. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget, hit that thumbs up button and give a comment. Tell me what you think. And yeah, in the meantime, that's gonna be it. This is the Clumsy signing off. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a nice day. Hopefully you're having a great vacation, or if not vacation, then a great day. Right? Clumsy trucking, everyone. Bye bye.